Hi there, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you here. We are here with your very personal new moon in Aries reading. This is your very own sign, Aries, and it is your new moon. And the new moon already, right, being like the first sort of point on the map in the moon cycle, right? It's like this is where we sort of begin setting the intentions for the rest of the moon cycle, right? Leading up into the full moon. And there are so many aspects and factors that are at play at different times and whatever else, right? It can be considered complex, but I'm seeing here for you, dear Aries, that there is this feeling of, I'm hearing the desire for authenticity. I'm hearing honesty within our actions. And to say that Aries is already somewhat operating in that space would be an understatement, right? In a general way. Again, there could be so many factors at play, but Aries is, yet again, for those who, let's say, have got a lot of Aries in their chart, they're generally considered to be quite adamant about their beliefs, also their passions. If they feel it, they feel it, and there are no sort of circulations of thought that can dissuade them from acting in the ways that they kind of feel so I'm hearing so committed to. Interesting. And I'm seeing that there's a question perhaps for a number of you, and this could be the way that someone feels about you. Again, there could be so many factors at play, like your Mars sign and your Venus sign can really come into the mix, and house placement and various other planetary placements as well can be, but in general, right, the archetype of Aries being one that is considered quite almost impulsive. Okay, now here comes the Emperor right next to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is, again, could be the way that someone is sort of viewing you around this time. It could be also, though, a space in which you hold yourself, I'm hearing, to a certain standard, and you're like, I need to get really clear on what my values are. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And here comes the Ace of Swords upright, the Temperance card in reverse. It's like, tell the teacher to go home. I'm hearing, because we're not going to be learning about love here. I'm hearing in this classroom, I'm hearing that for a number of you. I'm hearing what I love is held right here within me, and I'm not here to work it out as a math problem. Interesting. Now, I'm seeing that there is a space in which you feel you're almost like letting your own I'm hearing heart lead you in. And what is the question of love for you? Here comes the Son of Cups to listen in on that kind of question that you pose, the Son of Wands as well, right next to the Son of Cups, and they're looking over at the Hanged Man in reverse, Six of Pentacles upright, the Hierophant in reverse, Son of Swords upright, mirroring here the Six of Pentacles. A little bit of a long talk, okay, a little bit of a long talk here with the Son of Swords and the Hanged Man. I'm hearing there's a question of the future here. Someone really puts us on the spot about it. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, be it you with yourself, right? It's like, yet again, I'm hearing I'm hearing only to lead. I'm hearing my life out. Interesting. Ten of Pentacles right over the Sun. And I'm seeing that there is a space in which you feel you've really come a long way, Aries. I'm hearing you've really evolved in this space of understanding your values. I'm hearing again in that way, and be it related to the topic of love. I'm hearing what is it that we want to manifest as well. Now, if this is going by really quickly for a number of you, want to watch in slow motion, you can activate the captions via the dial, the base of reading, and you can also slow down. You can also slow down the speed via the dial at the base of the reading. All right, let's get a few more cards out here for you, Aries. I'm hearing leading the discussion. I'm hearing the team out here with the Temperance card. I'm hearing also the discussion about the team. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but some space in which you feel, I'm hearing you've also, like, you've almost got to, you've got to kind of, I'm hearing handle. It's like, I've got to take this into my own hands. If I don't, I'm hearing I'm going to be left, I'm hearing in the hallway, I'm hearing with a stigma on my back. I'm hearing in my balance sheet. I'm not sure what that might be alluded to, but some space in which you feel like, I'm hearing I'm hearing professionally aware of in a way that is quite unique. I'm hearing to how you, I'm hearing see yourself taking leadership and or ownership of it. I'm hearing in the future, in whatever way that might meant for you, be it an industry where you're like, it's my responsibility. I'm hearing everybody, please listen. I need to kind of, I'm hearing revolutionize the space. And what does it mean to revolutionize a space, right? It's like and this energy came through for Virgo. It's like I must be willing to, I'm hearing, make money in ways that perhaps seem unconventional, interesting, the Ace of Swords upright and the Magician in reverse. I need to kind of collaborate in ways also that don't earn claps at the end of the show. Interesting. I'm not sure again what that might be alluding to for a number of you, but something that perhaps you see yourself in a little bit of a stalemate situation with as well, with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Like, I feel like I'm hearing alone on this decision. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but almost in the way of, yet again, it brings us back to the question, Aries, of what does it mean to be revolutionary? I'm hearing to hold, I'm hearing our space as one that, not just one we keep, but one that we see ourselves really, I'm hearing managing the potential of in such a way, like, to say it in this way, what does it mean to manage potential, right? Does it mean to kind of keep it, I'm hearing, stationary and stagnant, but I'm hearing, or to store it, like I'm hearing, let's keep the manual where it is. I'm hearing taped up with glass. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but it's like look, don't touch sort of feeling. It's like, no. I'm hearing, I need to feel, and always take it as you will, Aries, or it could be taken, perceived, interpreted in different ways, but I feel like I need to, I'm hearing let some people go. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you, but also let some people know, yes, more so, that I am, I'm hearing leaving the discussion for, I'm hearing tomorrow. Okay, interesting. And I'm hearing I'm taking the actions on today. Interesting. Aries. I'm hearing get ready to rumble. Okay, the Fool looking at the Temperance card. I'm hearing we are, I'm hearing tallying up the score in a whole new way. I'm hearing a whole new manner. I'm hearing for a number of you in a new part of the world as well. I'm hearing we're holding a discussion right there. I'm not sure where it cut off exactly, but I'm hearing it's like I feel like I need to kind of reprogram. I'm hearing my personality as one that cannot be. I'm hearing that one as one that cannot ever be defined. Now, and it was interesting because right then the Hanged Man, there is a focus. You got the Fool mirroring here, the Hangman. There's a focus on what I'm hearing causes a little bit of friction here. I'm hearing in a space that I'm hearing values are discussed within, and I'm seeing that there is a very strong question of community. I'm hearing what is it that I really feel. I'm hearing my work leads to. I'm hearing the table discussion of, and be it a certain community. I'm hearing a society of even a philosophy that you feel that you want to address. I'm hearing specifically, but it's like there is, I'm hearing grounds that you feel need to kind of be shaken up a little bit, and I'm hearing there are people in that room, I'm hearing who, or not in that room, who don't want, I'm hearing who don't have the same presentation skills as you. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but be it even in terms of how they see a certain, I'm hearing also, I'm hearing presentation being carried out over time. I'm hearing also presidency campaign. It's like not everybody sees, I'm hearing the definition of leader as one who actually loves what they do. Like, what? Okay, I'm seeing you kind of being like, no. I'm hearing leadership means, and I'm seeing that being a question for you really around this time, Aries. What I'm hearing, leadership to me, I'm hearing means to test. I'm hearing the times that have defined leadership to be. I'm hearing any one thing. I'm hearing for any one person in any one place, and that is the value with which I'm hearing I want to strike my gold. The Hanged Man and the High Priestess, the Fool, looking off into the future, wants to be seen in tandem with the Son of Wands in reverse. You're totally redefining your act, Aries. I'm hearing everything that you feel has also been like, I'm hearing like I'm hearing a shelving unit to store. I'm hearing your case. I'm hearing your instruments. Like, I'm hearing for your instruments as well is completely, I'm hearing like remolding. I'm hearing taking on a whole new sort of, I'm hearing identity. And I'm hearing it has to do with the Magician. And I'm seeing this kind of like space of absolute, I'm hearing regeneration. I'm hearing regeneration, but also re-energizing. I'm hearing re-energizing here with the Ace of Cups. Now, for a number of you, this has to do with your, I'm seeing that your understanding your emotional needs as well. Interesting. I'm hearing it's related to also intuition, your vision, and I'm hearing it's like it's good if there are sparkles on the map. I'm hearing that makes us feel like the shores have I'm hearing honored them. I'm not sure what that might mean. But I'm seeing someone who's like looking at like a map with like that has like sparkles like instead of dust like on it. And some people are like that looks tacky. And I'm seeing other people like I'm hearing that's where I want to be tacking my thumbtack into. Thank you, I'll take it. Like, you know, so I'm seeing it kind of being like some space of evolution that you feel I'm hearing you like was carried out in disguise in the past, but that you now want to really capitalize on as even a conversation point. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Always take it as you will. Let's see how the energies move through into the tail end of the month, leading into a full moon. If you'd like to check out this extended reading, see how the energies cascade out, feel free to access that via the link in the bio description box below, and we'll see how the energies will move through. Love and light to you. Enjoy this period again, Aries, and have a beautiful new moon in your sign, Aries, and a beautiful birthday month as well. And for those of you who have your birthday here this month, happy birthday to you. And what is considered a birthday, right? Always take it as you will. Enjoy this period. Thank you so much for connecting and for your support energetically above and beyond all. Have a beautiful moon cycle. I'll see you soon.